Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,370. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 978. We had 128 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 3 new 52-week lows. This is almost 30% of the S&P 500, making a new 52-week high today. For the volatility index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio in March, April, May, June, and July, all of them were neutral readings. The important ones, March with 50% of the total premiums paid, and April with 28% of the total premiums paid, but combined wasn't very neutral reading today here. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. We were up 1% for the day. Very nice day here today, as you can see here. Closing at the new high for the year, which was important, and breaking the 1540 level. We closed around the 1539. The important level to watch here is going to be 1560, and looks like we're going to have to see what happens tomorrow with ADP and Friday with non-farm payroll. So that's going to be the key theme for the rest of the week and the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Let's see what the econ data comes out. But today, very bullish market here on SPX. For DJI, the Dow Jones, here we have a new all-time high. As you can see here, up almost 1% for the day. Pretty nice, going higher and looking for higher prices. We are at all-time high for the Dow Jones Industrial. If we go to the Dow Jones Industrial Transportation Index, here we have it, 1.5% for the day. We were almost as high as 2% for the day. We talked about 6,100 as our target. We broke that target to the upside, and here we reached the DJI target here. Very bullish target today, very bullish action, closing almost at the higher range of the day. So that's important. We'll have to see what happens with the economic data after this. For the Qs, very important action today in the Qs. As you could see here, we broke out of the range for 2013. This was important. Now we could start looking for 70.5. That's going to be the target here. Now I'm bullish on the Qs here. Maybe start some new longs here and a pullback, looking for 70.25, 70.50. That's going to be my target. Looking for 2012's highs. If we look at IWM, here you have the chart for IWM, and we are lagging here. That's important to chart here. Yesterday I talked about that I did not think that we were going to make a big high here or a new high, or if we did, something very significant here. I think this index is going to start lagging here, and we're going to start seeing the Nasdaq outperform the rest of the indices. The reason I say that, I think Apple is going to start bouncing back higher, and we're going to look at Apple later, but that's the main reason. If we go now to the GLD, important action here on the metals today. We were up this morning very high here, and as you can see, we ended almost at the lows of the day, which was important. Try to bounce, and they sold it here, so that convinced me that we're on the right side, on the bearish side, looking for 149 and 148 on GLD. For SLV, also the same thing happened here. We opened higher in the morning, almost 2% here, and close only 0.5% up here. You can see I continue to think we're gonna go lower here. We're forming some support here on the downside, as you can see here. But after we break this here, I think we're ready to go to the 26th level. So keep an eye on that one. That's going to be important. I keep my 26 target on SLV. For Apple, here we have a very nice day here for Apple today. Up 2.6% for the day, bouncing out of yesterday's and the day before's big sell-off, as you can see here. And we took all of yesterday's losses, but we have still to go a little bit higher. 438 is going to be important, and take out the last couple of days. If we bring this trend line here to the downside, this is going to be an important trend line to watch. around 440, 443. That's important to break to the upside. Also, if we start breaking above 440, more people are gonna start coming in. So that's gonna be important. I'm maybe thinking Apple's gonna start going back higher, but I've been on that camp for a while now. So the chart's still bearish. I think we're bouncing here at least to 443. So that's my take here on Apple. If we go to Google, very nice action today in Google, up 2% for the day, up a new all-time high, 838. Very nice action here in Google. I think we continue to go higher. I would not chase this name. We talked about getting it long as soon as we made a new high, and that was yesterday. And here we have it, almost $20, $30 up from where we said we should get long. Amazon, important action here in Amazon. We were down in the morning while the whole market was up, and then we were able to finish up 0.9%. Very nice here. Looks like we're going to go for the highs finally. I still remain on the sidelines on Amazon. Pretty choppy trade here even today in the morning. Another couple of interesting trades. SLW, Silver Wheaton. It was down here as you could see, but the important thing, we were almost 3% up this morning, finishing down. Big reversal here. That was interesting here. I'm bearish here, looking for 29s. On LVS, Las Vegas Sand, I'm also bearish here. The market had a big rally here. This stock couldn't even go positive on the whole day. You could see this trend line here to the downside. I think we're coming to test this 48 level, which is the 100-day moving average. So that's going to be important. That it's 48.07.